Welcome to the Prep Zone. My name is Grant Yenny, and tonight we're here at Pearl River High School for a district girls basketball matchup as Lakeshore travels to take on the Pearl River Lady Rebels. I spoke with both coaches moments ago. Let's hear what they had to say, and we'll get to the action. Pre-game with Coach Hersey. Coach, it's our first time seeing your team this season. Can you give us a rundown on your season so far?
Yeah, we started off slow, but we're starting to figure out how to play as a team and play to our strengths, and we've been doing good the last couple weeks.
Lakeshore undefeated in district so far. What's it going to take to beat them tonight?
Limiting turnovers and defense.
Pre-game with Coach Stelly. Coach, it's our first time seeing your team in the Prep Zone. Can you give us a rundown on your season so far?
Well, right now we're 3-0 in district. We played a really tough preseason schedule. I think we probably played more games than they've ever played before. Right now our record's 9-13. So we played a tough schedule to get ready for district.
What's it going to take to beat a team like Pearl River here tonight in this rivalry matchup?
Right. I think I told my team we need to limit their second chance points. We've got to block out. They got some really good shooters. They have a really good athletic. Number 2 is really good athlete. But I think if we rebound well, I think we'll have a good chance.
Tip off here at Pearl River. Pearl River wins it. It's Burt out way up there to tip that one away. And loose ball, Pearl River comes away with it as they bring it up court. This one passed up to Davis, driving up off the mark and out of bounds. So that'll be a Lakeshore throw-in. It's a district matchup here. Jasmine Thomas, a senior, for Coach Stelly, bringing it up now. Pass under, but pressure on. Here's Thomas. Off the mark. Cameron Lyons comes down with and going the other way. Bounce pass up over the rim. Putback goes from Kalasha Burt. Burt gets Pearl River on the board first. And that one's swatted away by Chloe Jesse. Jesse, a two-sport athlete here at Pearl River, also a member of the volleyball team. A throw in for Lakeshore. Three-pointer up. Off the mark, Lakeshore gets it back. That's sophomore Kate Kaiser. Throw-in coming for Lakeshore. Manning to throw this one in. Manning looking for an option. Needs to find somebody quickly. His time's running out. Lofts it up. Hauled in by Kaiser. Thomas lofts this one up to Manning. Manning's fouled on the layup attempt, so she'll go to the line to shoot. And they called on Chloe Jesse, so Manning looking to put the Lady Titans on the board. First shot off the mark, a little too much power behind it. Second shot off the mark. So score remains 2-0 Pearl River with 6:35 to go here in the first. And that one swatted away. Good defense there by the Lady Titans. Go back the other way, Jasmine Thomas. Thomas floats this one up. Hits off the edge of the rim. Three-point attempt. And that's Burt coming down with it. Burt feeding Lyons. And now Lakeshore getting it back. Jumper, drains it. Kate Kaiser makes it 2-2 here with 5:54 to go here in the first. Oh, picked off Lyons. Now Lyons to the basket. No, layup doesn't go. Lakeshore touched it before it went out of bounds. That'll be a throw-in for the Lady Rebels. Back to Burt. Burt feeding up to Furlow. And now Manning going the other way. Thomas to Manning. Manning just lofted it up there. Back to Lakeshore. Picked off. Burt going the other way for Pearl River. Burt puts it up, but she's fouled. Yeah, that's going to be called on Thomas. First attempt from Burt. Subs coming in for Lakeshore. Madison Moore, a senior for Coach Stelly, checking in as Grace Stremberger comes out. Burt's second attempt. Off the mark. Furlow gets the rebound, puts it up, and she's fouled. Bailey Furlow, a senior for Coach Hersey, a huge senior class here at Pearl River. 8 in total, and that first one goes. Second attempt coming for Furlow. Drains it. So that gives Pearl River the 4-2 lead here with 5 minutes remaining in the first. Thomas over to Manning. Pass, layup, goes. Brianna Kuiper, a freshman for Coach Stelly, ties it up 4-4. Here's Burt, up and in. Kalasha Burt, 4 points on the night, makes it 6-4. Pearl River here in the first. Thomas to battle for it there. Manning, and they'll say Manning stepped out. This one up to Furlow. Furlow on the run, looking to save it. No. She tried to toss it back in, but it landed right outside the line. So that'll be a throw in for the Lady Titans. Oh, wow. They're going to call a jump ball. Possession, Pearl River. So Burt will throw this one in. This one up to Furlow. Furlow up and in, just that easy. (8-4) Pearl River, 3:40 to go in the first. Manning, 2 on her, looking to break through. Loose ball, here's Lakeshore, up and in. Brianna Kuiper, once again. Foul called on Manning. So Furlow to throw this one in. Passed into Davis. This went up, and Thomas comes down with it. Here's Manning, 3-point attempt. Off the mark, Thomas saves it before going out of bounds. Now tipped away by Lions. Pearl River throw in. It went out off of a Lakeshore player. Into Davis. Davis bringing it up. Davis finds Furlow. Excuse me, foul called. Called on Kaiser. Kaiser is sophomore for Coach Stelly. And that'll send Furlow to the line to shoot once again. Perfect 2 for 2 and make that 3 for 3. Second shot goes. Furlow remains perfect on free throws. Pearl River leads 10-6 here with 2:40 to go in the first. And that'll be another throw in for Pearl River. They're going out of bounds off of Manning. Burt finds Davis. Sarah Davis, another one of those seniors for Coach Hersey. Davis out to Lyons. Lyons earlier this month joined the 1,000-point club here at Pearl River. This one out to Lyons. Lyons three-point attempt. Off the mark, but Furlow gets it, puts it back in. Eight points for Bailey Furlow. This to Manning, and yeah, that's going to be a foul. Foul called on Jesse. So Manning throwing this one in. Lofts it up. Thomas. And Burt comes down with it. Burt out to Lyons. Lyons with the jumper. Gets a rebound. Up and in. (14-6). Pearl River leading. Three-point attempt off the mark. Thomas. If foul called on Furlow. So Manning throwing this one in. Up and one. Madison Moore. Remy Crawford checking in for Jesse. Drains it. 14-9, Pearl River leading. Davis finds Crawford. Now to Lyon. Under a minute to go. This one up, Furlow, jumper. Off the mark. Burt looked to tip it back, and they're going to call a foul. Called on Kaiser. Lyons thought about it. Jumper here. Up and in. Lyons 4 points on the night. Off the mark, and Burt comes away with it. This one up to Lyons. Nope. Davis hauled it in. Off the mark. Davis gets it back up and over Kaiser. Tipping it away, and Pearl River coming up with it once again. Now a three-point attempt. They're off the mark. 5 seconds on the clock. Here's Thomas for three. Off the mark, and the buzzer sounds to end the first, and it's Pearl River 16, Lakeshore 9. Kicking off the second period, it's a Manning throw-in to Thomas. Double teamed as Manning breaks through. They're looking to do a bounce pass out to Thomas. It hit off a Burt's shoe and went out in front of that Pearl River bench, so that'll be a throw-in for the Lady Titans. Manning out to Thomas. Manning loses her footing, able to pass it out. Off the mark there. Once again, Burt comes away with it. Manning trying to strip it, and that'll be a jump ball. Good hustle there from Manning. Possession arrow to Pearl River. Burt throwing it into Davis. Davis up to Crawford and tipped away. Blocked by Madison Moore. Thomas splitting defenders there off the glass, but fouled. It's called on Davis. So Thomas to the line to shoot, looking for her first points. Second attempt from the senior. Drains it. Perfect 2 for 2. Went up to Furlow. Furlow off the glass and in. 10 points. 10 of Pearl River's 18 points coming from senior Bailey Furlow. And 7:05 to go here before half. That one tipped up. Good hustle from Furlow there. And Crawford lofting this one up, hauling it in is Davis. And that'll be Lakeshore ball for a throw-in, as Crawford couldn't haul it in before it went out of bounds. Picked off. Furlow going the other way. Furlow read that the whole way. Oh, and off the mark there. She was looking to take it coast to coast. Couldn't finish, and Thomas now going the other way. And that one stripped loose. Great job by Crawford to avoid touching that one. So Manning will throw this in. Manning looking for an option. His time running out. Bounce pass in. There to Kuiper, and Furlow gets it back. Furlow launching it up to Burt. Burt with the jumper, drains it. Kalasha Burt. And Lakeshore takes a timeout. 6:05 remaining here before half. Pearl River leads 20-11. Thomas into Manning here following the timeout. Kuiper picked off by Burt, going the other way, and Burt up and one. That'll send Burt to the line to shoot. She's 8 points already on the night. Off the mark, Furlow got the rebound. Now Furlow hauls it in again, puts it up, and Furlow's fouled. Well done. So Furlow back to the line to shoot. She's perfect on the night. 4 for 4. 5 for 5. We're 5 for 6, and there we have a jump ball. So Pearl River leads 23-11. Manning for 3. And Furlow going back the other way. Loses the handle on it. Manning getting it back. And Manning up and in. 23-13. Oh, good hustle there by Remy Crawford to try and get that one back in. Pass was off the mark and landed there in front of the Lakeshore bench. So 23-13. Pearl River leading here with 5:11 to go before half. Up and in there, Moore. Manning getting it back. Manning up and in. 23-17, Lakeshore looking to battle back here. That one slapped by Kuiper. Given to Manning. Thomas up and in. And Coach Hersey takes a timeout as Lakeshore makes it 23-19 with 4:37 to go here before half. Burt into Davis. Now Burt bringing it up court. Burt to Lyons. Lyons for 3. Moore lets it go. Now into Thomas. Ooh, ball slapped loose. Bounce pass, Lions up and in. Off the mark. And there, Lions rushed that one a little bit. She could have taken a couple more steps forward, kissed it off the glass, and put it in, but I think she felt the pressure coming and decided to loft it up. Kaiser checks back in. Manning gets a well-deserved break. Foul called there. We'll send Grace Sternberger to the line to shoot. A senior for Coach Stelly. Drains the first one. Sternberger looking to make it a 2-point game. Burt quickly throwing it in to Davis. This one lofted up. And Remy Crawford couldn't haul that one in. Now Thomas bringing it up. Up to Sternberger. Kaiser. Up and in and one. No, they called a charge on Kaiser. Furlow. And they're taken away by Moore. Thomas off the mark, and they're tipped away by Burt back into Moore's possession, and Moore up and in. 7 points on the night for the senior Moore. Lakeshore 1 point away from tying this one up. Furlow up and in. 13 points on the night for the senior Furlow. 2:51 to go here before half. Manning. Now Lions going back the other way, picking up the loose ball. Here's Lions, 3-point attempt. Rims out. Moore comes down with it. To Thomas. Thomas kicking it out. Here's Moore. 3-point attempt. Off the mark. Manning comes away with it. Moore looking to pass it to Sternberger. And it goes off the mark and out of bounds, so Burt will throw this in for the Lady Rebels. Davis up to Burt. Burt up and over the rim. But good job by Burt to punch that one out. So Crawford had a chance to get to it. Lions, Burt with the jumper. Over the rim, Furlow gets it. Then Lions off the mark. Burt looked to tip it to Furlow, couldn't haul it in, and now Thomas going the other way for Lakeshore. And a jump ball. And Lakeshore takes a timeout. 1:25 left in the second period, and Pearl River leads 25-22. Burt to throw this one in, coming out of the timeout. This one out to Davis. Davis back to Burt. Manning nearly taking that away. Out the Lions. And they're going to call, double dribble. Just over a minute to go here before half. Thomas, long pass out to Moore. Moore for three. Drains it. And it's tied up, 25-25. Burt, wow. And that foul called on Sternberger. So Burt to the line to shoot for Pearl River. Off the mark. Second shot coming for Kalasha Burt. Off the mark. Manning comes away with it. Thomas out to Moore. Up and in is Thomas. And Lakeshore has taken the lead, 27-25. Furlow up and in, tied up. 16 seconds to go here before half. 10 seconds. Moore tipped away. Here's Lyons bringing it up. Lyons slips. and they'll call the travel. So Manning will throw this in for Lakeshore. Quickly into Thomas. Thomas lofting it up. And the buzzer sounds to send us to half. Score tied up, 27-27. So kicking off the second half, Manning throwing it into Thomas. It's 27-27. Pearl River led for a good bit, and they're Moore kicking it off right where she left off in the first half. Three-pointer there, Jesse up and in. Chloe Jesse, her first points of the night, but Pearl River had a commanding lead at one point, and it's been a stellar job by Lakeshore to battle back, and now they lead by a point. Manning there. And they call Manning with the foul. That's been a issue on both sides, the number of fouls in this game so far. And that's going to be a double dribble called a Furlow. She knew as soon as she picked it up and put it back down. So Manning to throw this one in. She'll get it into Thomas. 6 points on the night for Thomas. Manning tipped away by Burt, but Thomas able to get it back. And here's Moore for three once again, off the mark. Furlow coming down with it, and an errant pass as Burt wasn't ready for it. Now here's Lyons back to Burt. Here's Lyons, three-pointer, drains it. Seven points on the night for the 1,000-point club member Cameron Lyons. Pearl River leading 32-30. Moore out to Manning. Manning lofts this one up, and Burt comes down with it going the other way. Burt up to Davis. Davis putting it back. Now Thomas gets a hold of it. Thomas for three. Drains it. 9 points on the night for the senior Thomas. And as Lakeshore now leads 33-32 and make that Pearl River leads 34-33. 17 points on the night for senior Bailey Furlow. And they're stripped away. Davis to Lyons. Lyons back to Davis for the lay-in. Good teamwork there by the Lady Rebels. Pearl River leads 36-33. Manning trying to zip it in there to Thomas. Manning gets it back. She plays all over the court. Now Manning getting in there for the jump ball. Wow. High energy player, Anina Manning. Burt with the throw in to Furlow. And that one goes out of bounds over there in the Pearl River bleachers. Furlow needs to find someone in there, swatted back. Stayed in bounds by a... Here's Thomas. Bounce pass. Up and one. Kate Kaiser with the lay-in. Foul called on Lyons. So Kaiser can tie it up here. Drains it. (36-36), just under 5 to go here in the third. Furlow. Davis. Furlow driving in, up and in. Bailey Furlow, 19. Picked up by Burt. Going the other way, only has to beat Thomas. Too much on it. Now Davis, putback goes. 40-36, Pearl River. Manning with the jumper, drains it. Furlow drains it. Wow. And Manning for two. She was just inside the arc. Furlow lofts it up. Moore looking to haul it in. And ball loose. Furlow diving on top of it. Gets it. And they'll call Furlow with the travel. Three-pointer goes. Kate Kaiser. 9 points on the night for the sophomore. As Lakeshore reclaims the lead, 43-42. .245 on the clock here in the third. Manning out to Kaiser, 2 on her. Here's Moore. Yeah, the fans wanting a travel call there. Throw in from Manning to Kaiser. Up and Moore gets her own rebound. Here out Manning for 3. Tipped out by Thomas. So that'll be a throw in for the Lady Rebels. Davis. Davis catches it there, up and in. Sarah Davis, 6 points on the night. Kaiser thought about the 3, over to Manning. Drains it, Manning for 3. 11 points on the night for Anina Manning. Here's Burt, fouled. So Burt to the line to shoot. Drains the first one. .9 points for Kalasha Burt, looking to make it 10 here. also looking to tie it up. Drains it 46-46, tied up here with 1:36 to go in the third. Thomas. This one launched and long, out of reach of Davis. Coach Hersey telling her team to settle down. They had time there to bring it up and get a accurate pass off. Here's Kaiser, three-point attempt, drains it once again. That's going to be, I guess they say the ball was knocked loose, so no travel call. Under a minute to play here in the third. Lakeshore leading 49-46. Three-point attempt from Kaiser again, drains it. Wow. My goodness, 3 in a row for Kaiser. Makes it 52-46 Lakeshore. And a jump ball there. Will lead to a throw-in for the Lady Rebels. Davis thought about it. Out, three-point attempt. Foul called on Burt. Thomas into Manning here. 25 seconds on the clock. Swatted away there by Lyons and out of bounds at the scorer's table. It's into Thomas. 16 seconds remaining here in the third. Kaiser has it stripped away. Davis loses the handle. Crawford, here Lyons at the buzzer, rims out. So, at the end of the third, Lakeshore leads 52-46. Kicking off the fourth, Manning throwing it into Thomas. Lakeshore leading 52-46. Thomas lofting it up to Kaiser. Kaiser comes down with it, feeds it. And off the mark there from Kuiper. This one up to Burt. Burt off the glass and in. 12 points on the night for Kalasha Burt. As Pearl River looks to battle back up to tie this one up. Loose ball. Kuiper. And Kuiper will be called with the travel. This went into Sarah Davis. Bounce pass to Lyons. Jumper. Drains it. .52-50. Here's Kaiser. So Kalasha Burt will throw this one in to Cameron Lyons. Davis looking to get there to Crawford and broken up by Lakeshore. So Sternberger bringing it up for the Lady Titans. Thomas And a foul called on Burt. So Furlow checks back in for the Lady Rebels. Over to Kaiser. Tipped away by Jesse. So throw in for Manning. Kaiser looking for an option to pass to. Davis guarding her now. Furlow. Up and tipped away clean, and they call a foul. Called on Davis. So Manning needs an option to throw it into. Gets it to Kaiser. And that's going to be called on Lions. Manning to Kaiser. Oh, Burt tipping it away. Oh, Thomas couldn't quite haul that one in, but great effort to keep it inbounds. And the layup doesn't go. Kaiser getting up there, swatting it back. Pearl River gets it. Here's Jesse, second attempt. Swatted away by Thomas. And Manning looking to go coast to coast. No, she's fouled. So she'll go to the line to shoot. Drains the first one. "12 points on the night for Anina Manning. And Pearl River gets a hold of that one. So Furlow up and through, lofts it up, off the glass, gets her own rebound, up and foul called. Called on Jasmine Thomas. First one off the mark. Drains the second one. Manning looking for an option to pass to, broken up by Crawford. That'll result in another Lakeshore throw-in. This one launched out to Kaiser. Kaiser getting up there to haul that one in. Kaiser with the jumper. Manning stripping it away from Jesse. Thomas lofting it up and drains it. And we have a timeout on the floor as Lakeshore leads 55-51 with 4:30 to go here in the fourth. Throw in here coming out of the timeout. Davis bringing it up. Driving, swatted away by Manning. Manning battling it out with Burt. Good hustle there by Burt and Manning. Burt comes away with it. Now Burt to Jesse. Jesse off the mark. Second attempt. Swatted by Moore. Jesse's able to keep it in, and here's Burt with the jumper. And that's out of bounds, but looks to be off of Crawford. So that'll be a throw-in for the Lady Titans. Here's Kaiser. And it's tipped away by Davis. Now Lyons subbing into the game for Crawford. Manning will throw this in for the Titans. Kaiser driving, has a lane up and off the mark. Manning comes away with it, lofts it up and in. .14 points for number 14, Anita Manning. Here's Furlow up off the glass. Jesse. Furlow puts it up. And let's see, who will they say that touch? They're gonna call jump ball. Through the hands of Jesse. Burt comes up with it, and a foul called. Foul called on Manning. Yeah, they checked the books. It wasn't 1-1, so they had to readjust, and it'll be a throw-in for Furlow. Ball knocked loose by Thomas, and here we're going to have a jump ball, which is the arrow pointing at Lakeshore possession. So Manning to throw in here. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth, with Lakeshore leading 57-51. This one lofted up to Moore. Up and in. 59-51, Lakeshore leading. Kicking it out, Lions, three-point attempt. Moore comes down with it. This one up to Thomas. Thomas off the mark with the lay-in. Pearl River comes away with it. Lions brings it up court, lofts it up, and an errant pass. She was trying to get it there to Furlow, but it was too high. Sailed and went out of bounds. And the Kaiser back to Manning. Here's Moore to Thomas. Bounce pass up and off the mark. And Kuiper fouled. And we called on Davis. And Coach Hersey calls a timeout. 2:08 remaining here in the fourth. Lakeshore leads 59-51. First free throw is off the mark from Kuiper coming out of the timeout. Second shot off the mark, and Burt comes away with it. Burt, and that's tipped out by Kaiser. Burlow. Kaiser coming down with it. Wow, battle for it. Foul called on Furlow. So now they're in the bonus. Off the mark. Furlow gets past Kaiser. Tipped away by Manning, and that'll go out of bounds, but great effort there. So Furlow to throw this one in the Lions. To Jesse, to Burt. Kuiper. Burt getting in front of that one, and it'll be Pearl River throw in. Needs to find an option, dumps it off to Burt. And a throw in for Lakeshore. So 90 ticks to go in this one. Lakeshore leading 59-51. Long one over to Moore. Here's Thomas, up and in. Now Thomas to the line to shoot. Looking to give her team a 9-point lead. Check that, an 11-point lead. There it is. Lakeshore leading 62-51. Jumper. Burt fouled as she puts that one up. Foul party down there now. Sternberger checking in. Free throws off the mark. Second shot. And we have a timeout on the floor. 1:02 to go here in the fourth. Lakeshore leads 62-51. Off the mark. Under a minute to play. Kaiser. And picked off by Burt. Burt bounce past Jesse, up and in. Here's Thomas. Looking to go coast to coast, loses her footing there as the foul is called. Called on Furlow. Thomas drains it. Coach Hersey calls a timeout. 41 seconds to go here in the fourth. Lakeshore up 63-53. Second shot coming from Thomas. off the mark. Jesse comes away with it. Here's Lions bringing it up. 35 seconds on the clock. Furlow for three. Drains it. Wow. What a game Furlow has had. Here's Moore, and they're going to call Moore with the travel. .25 points, though, on the night for senior Bailey Furlow. Now Furlow to throw this one in. Needs to find an option to throw it into, lofts it up, and Kaiser. And they call it jump ball. So it'll be another Furlow throw in. 22 seconds on the clock here in the fourth. So it into Lions. Lions feeding back to Furlow. Furlow dishing it out to Jesse. And a charge called on Furlow. So Furlow fouls out, but she had a stellar game. Here's 17 seconds to go. Kaiser gets it. Kaiser tipped away. Here's Burt putting it up. Off the mark, Jesse gets it up. Whistle called. That'll be a throw in for Lakeshore here. 7 seconds on the clock. And a technical foul called on the Pearl River bench. So Thomas to shoot the free throw. Off the mark. Second shot, off the mark. So 7 seconds to go here in the fourth. Lakeshore leading 63-56. And Kaiser will throw this one in. Kaiser to Moore. Moore feeds Kaiser. Kaiser holding on to it. And that foul called on Lions with 1 second left. And now that's 5 on Lions as the scorer's table signaling it. So Yasmin Landor checks in. Kaiser to shoot. First one off the mark, second shot coming. One second left on the clock, so that one off the mark. And there is the buzzer, excuse me, to end the game. Lakeshore victorious 63-56. So let's send our thank yous to those who helped bring you this game, starting with our superintendent, Mr. Trey Folse, director of broadcasting, Dr. Melody Menard, cameraman, editor, and coordinator of Channel 13, Dave the Rave Williams. So from Pearl River High School, where the Lakeshore Lady Titans defeat the Pearl River Lady Rebels 63-56. My name is Grant Yenny. Good night. You are now leaving the Prep Zone.